The story opens with a peaceful, happy family, Jason, Beth, and their little daughter Joey, living an ordinary life, unaware that within minutes their world is about to turn into a nightmare. As the couple chats casually, sudden screams echo from outside. Confused, Jason and Beth rush out, only to find chaos everywhere. People are abandoning their homes and running for their lives as if something catastrophic is about to happen. Even their neighbors seem terrified while packing their belongings. Jason stops one of the neighbor's sons and asks where they're going. The boy whispers that his father's friend, a government officer, warned them about a deadly virus, one that turns normal humans into monsters. Before Jason can ask more, the boy's mother drags him away, urging Jason to flee the city with his family before it's too late. Panicked, Jason quickly gets his family into the car and races toward the city's exit. But strangely, the same people who were running out of town are now returning. Before Jason can understand why, they get stuck in a massive traffic jam. And then, something even stranger happens. The only exit road out of the city has been sealed off by armed police. Helicopters hover overhead, and through megaphones, authorities announce that a toxic virus has spread through the city. Instead of evacuating, they order everyone to return home. Jason immediately senses something is off. If the city is infected, why force people back inside? Before he can think further, a massive boulder suddenly crashes down onto their car from the mountain above. The ground trembles, and then, roaring through the clouds, 2 military fighter jets rise from behind the hills and unleash a barrage of bombs onto the city. In seconds, everything is engulfed in flames. The city is turned into ashes. Beth realizes the horrifying truth. If they had obeyed the police and gone home, they would already be dead. The jets now turn toward the survivors, trapped on the highway. Mass panic erupts. People run everywhere, only to be mowed down by relentless attacks. Jason and Beth know running won't help. Those jets won't stop until every living soul is gone. That's when Beth spots a school building higher up on the mountain. They sprint uphill, racing against time. Bombs rain down on the bridge behind them, but they find a tunnel, an old underground bunker, and jump inside just seconds before an explosion shakes the entire hillside. The bunker saves their lives, but now they are stuck underground with no idea why the government just massacred its own people. Inside they find expired canned food and dirty water, barely enough to survive. Beth's hand is badly injured while shutting the bunker door, and fear slowly creeps in. What if the virus has already infected us? Jason chains the bunker door shut from inside. For now, the only plan is simple. Stay hidden. Stay alive. Days turn into weeks. Weeks into months. Their world shrinks into a dark, damp bunker where time barely moves. The family eats stale canned food and plays cards to distract themselves from the silence. Joey stares through a makeshift periscope her mother built. Outside, everything is burned, lifeless, dead. 300 days pass. One night, Joey opens a can of food and finds it empty. Something has eaten through it. Beth checks the stash. 12 cans are missing. Their ration for 2 weeks, gone. They suspect a rat sneaked through the ventilation. When they spot it again the next day, a frantic chase begins. They manage to kill the rat, but in the process, a lantern falls, causing a fire that fills the bunker with smoke. The smoke escapes outside, through the vent, revealing their location. Terrified, they spend the entire night awake, hoping no one sees the smoke trail. But by morning, everything outside is covered in ash. Now they know someone or something can track them. Jason and Beth decide to go out and clear the ash to hide the bunker. They make Joey promise not to open the door no matter what. As Joey waits alone, she checks the periscope and sees her parents outside. But then, her breath freezes. A dark figure is racing toward them through the forest. Joey screams for them to run, but they're too far to hear. She forgets her promise, climbs out of the bunker, and runs outside. Her mother grabs her just in time as a herd of panicked deer stampedes past them, clearly fleeing from something far more terrifying. The family rushes back inside. Jason seals the door with chains once again. But then, footsteps, slow, heavy, right above them. Something is searching for them. They crawl deeper into the bunker, trying not to make a sound. But Joey's toy doll gets caught on a screw. The screw snaps, and the doll starts playing loud music. Jason rips it apart, but it's too late. The creature above has heard them. A thunderous crash hits the bunker door. Chains snap. The metal begins to bend. Jason, panicking, grabs a water pump pipe as a weapon. Beth climbs up and uses her body weight on the door, but the creature's strength is monstrous. A large shadow appears above the hatch. Black, huge, with glowing yellow eyes staring directly at them. Jason swings the pipe, forcing the creature back. He jams the pipe into the door frame long enough to lock it again. The creature flees, but not for long. Moments later, the entire bunker begins to shake. Dozens, maybe hundreds, of creatures gather above. Their footsteps are thunderous. Then, all at once, they attack. The door shatters. Eyes, dozens of glowing yellow eyes, peer into the bunker as the family runs for their lives. Fire, screams, shadows. The bunker collapses into chaos. Then Joey spots a ground-level ventilation hole. Jason breaks it open and pushes his wife and daughter through. But when he tries to escape, he gets stuck. Monsters close in. In a desperate, agonizing moment, Jason dislocates his shoulder to squeeze through. But just as Beth tries to pull him out, a monstrous hand grabs his leg. Jason realizes he can't escape. He looks at Beth one last time and says, "No matter what happens, protect Joey." He lets go. The creature drags him into the darkness. Beth and Joey escape, running until they reach a highway, only to find a massive concrete wall blocking the entire exit. This city is now a giant prison. No one leaves. Suddenly, an army helicopter appears overhead. A spotlight locks onto them. Before they can run, a huge net is fired, trapping both mother and daughter. Through the net, Beth sees dark, shadowy figures with glowing eyes approaching. But then comes the shocking truth. These are not monsters, not aliens, not infected humans. They are soldiers, wearing gas masks and night vision goggles, which make their eyes glow yellow in the dark. The real monsters were humans all along. The soldiers test Beth and Joey's blood, and the results are devastating. They are infected. The virus is airborne. Anyone who stayed in the city has been exposed. The government has no cure. Their only solution is extermination. Beth begs them to spare her daughter, but the soldiers raise their guns before they can fire. Blood sprays violently. Jason appears, alive, savage, transformed. The virus has taken over him, giving him terrifying strength. He tears through soldiers like an unstoppable Jason. No longer human, but not fully a monster either. Stands drenched in blood, snarling like a wild beast. His glowing eyes scan the area, searching, hunting. Beth freezes as she realizes the horrifying truth. The thing protecting them now is also the thing that might kill them. The remaining soldiers back away in fear. Jason charges at them with terrifying speed, crushing two soldiers before they can even raise their weapons. Gunfire erupts. Bullets rip into Jason's body. But he doesn't fall. He doesn't even slow down. He lifts one soldier like a rag doll and hurls him into the concrete wall. The man's bones snap on impact. Another soldier tries to run, but Jason leaps onto him and tears out his throat. Beth clings to Joey, shaking, not knowing if Jason can still recognize them or if they're next. He looks toward Beth and Joey's cell. They are watching him, waiting for him. The monster inside him growls, but this time, it bows to him. Jason is in control. He steps forward. The entire base trembles. As the screen fades to black, a single line appears. He's not the monster they created. He's the monster that will destroy them. If you enjoyed this thrilling story, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel for more interesting breakdowns. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.